Hi, I'm Ashley. Welcome to this Yin practice. So we'll start with centering, coming into a comfortable seat and just allowing your spine to be tall, and begin focusing on your breath. Just allowing yourself to fully arrive here. Begin following your inhales and exhales. Just letting go of the day. Maybe setting an intention for your practice. Then on your next inhale, just bring the fingertips out to touch your mat. And as we inhale, we're going to reach up, look up. And as we exhale, we're going to twist. Just bringing the right hand behind you, the left hand comes to your right knee. Then inhaling, coming back to center, looking up, and exhaling, twist. Just beginning to find movement. And let's do one more round. Inhaling, reaching up, looking up, exhaling, simply twist. Last one. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, twist. And we'll start in butterfly pose. So we're going to bring the soles of our feet together. Hands come around the feet. We'll inhale, sitting up tall. And as you exhale, just begin folding. So maybe bringing the forearms to your shins and then just letting your head hang. So with Yin, we do lots of head hanging. Just softening the face, your jaw. And just begin focusing on your breath as we hold these shapes. I'll give you a halfway count, or halfway through. So we have 3 rules of Yin. We come into the pose at an appropriate depth for ourselves, finding that edge. We never want to be in any pain. And then we try to stay still. And the last rule is we hold the pose a while. So Yin is a meditative practice. So we're working to continue this meditative state of focusing on our breath as we hold the shapes. You're already halfway through. Just breathe into any areas that you have tension. Maybe seeing if you can soften in a little more into the pose. We'll be here just about 1 more minute. Take 3 more deep breaths here before we come out of it. Then on your next inhale, you'll simply walk your hands up, coming into an upright position, using your hands under the knees to bring the knees up. And then we're just going to roll the knees side to side to help release that shape. And then from here, we're going to make our way onto our back. Coming into star pose. So you want to bring your feet as wide as the mat, then just coming onto the back. And as you inhale, reach your arms up overhead. So you're making a star shape. The armpits are facing the ceiling. And just begin focusing on the breath. Maybe starting with a few rounds of belly breathing. This is where you inhale, blow the belly out like you have a balloon inside. And as you exhale, pull the navel in toward the spine. Just really feeling your ribs and belly expand as you breathe in. And check the quality of your mind. Notice if you've gotten lost in thought. Without judgment, just bring the mind back to the body, back to the breath. Just allowing your body to feel totally weighted and heavy here. Softening the face, your jaw. You're halfway through this shape. We'll be here just a little under a minute. See if you can get 3 really full belly breaths here before we come out of it. Sending breath to the tips of your fingers and toes. Then on your next inhale, we're just going to reach the arms up and over, bringing them to the belly for just a minute. And we're going to stay on the back, but we're going to lift the feet so your knees are bent. And then we're bringing the feet up to the ceiling, moving into happy baby. So you can reach for the ankles, you can grab the big toes, maybe the sides of your feet, whatever you can reach. And then we work to pull the knees toward the mat. And another option, if this is too much for you, or if when I call halfway you come out of it, you can always just be in knees to chest. That's your other option. So finding your shape and then coming into stillness, maybe closing the eyes, grounding the sacrum, reconnecting to the breath. Checking that you're not clenching the jaw. If your mind still feels busy, you can add in a mantra. Maybe something like, as you inhale, I inhale peace. I exhale stress or worry. Giving our minds a job helps to still it a little bit. So you're halfway through. If you need to make any adjustments or bring the knees into chest, go there. We'll be here just a little under a minute. Let's take 3 to 5 really full breaths before we come out of it. And if you're in happy baby, you're going to just gently release the feet, bringing the knees into the chest, hugging them in, maybe rolling on the low back for just a minute, and then rolling to the side, coming up and we'll meet in tabletop. So coming to hands and knees, you want your wrists under the shoulders, your knees are under the hips. We're going to take a few cat-cows before our next shape. So inhaling, we're going to drop the belly, gazing up, opening the chest. And as we exhale, we're rounding the back, tilting the pelvic bone, bringing chin to chest. Then inhaling, dropping the belly, gazing up. Exhaling, pressing the palms, rounding. And just take a few more of these at your own pace, making sure to connect the breath to the movement. Maybe one more, and then we'll meet back in neutral table. And from here, we're going to bring the knees as wide as the mat, coming into child's pose. The toes are touching, sinking the hips back onto your heels, walking your hands forward until your forehead hits the mat. If it doesn't, maybe adding a block there. And just allow yourself to settle in here, reconnecting to your breath. Check the quality of your mind, bring it back to the breath, back to the body. You're almost halfway through this shape. We'll be here just one more minute. Take 3 really full deep breaths before we come out of it. And on your next inhale, you're going to reach with the hands, pulling yourself back up into table. And we're just going to come onto the belly for a rest, bringing yourself into alligator pose. So you're just going to stack the hands, just let your head come down, your feet can fall open, and just allow the body to reset. Breathing into the belly here. Then on your next inhale, you're going to bring the hands back by the shoulders, pressing yourself up, coming into a seat. We're going to make our way onto our back. We'll take a quick reclined butterfly, just bringing the soles of your feet together. Resting maybe both hands on the belly or one on the heart. Just take a minute here. I'll give you the option. You can either stay in reclined butterfly for your Shavasana, or you can begin to straighten the legs, letting each foot just kind of flop open onto the mat, letting the palms open up, maybe tucking the shoulder blades. And let's take a few cleansing breaths, inhaling through the nose, and just sighing it out through the mouth. 2 more. And then just allow yourself to feel heavy and weighted. Shavasana. Slowly bringing your awareness back to the sound of my voice. Just begin making small movements, maybe wiggling the fingers and the toes, maybe circling the wrists a few times in each direction. Then reach the arms up overhead, taking a full body stretch, pointing the toes, arching your back. Then making your way onto your right side, pushing yourself up into a seated position. And just bringing the hands out to touch the mat. And as we inhale, we'll reach up. Exhale, bringing the hands to heart center, bowing mind to heart. Thank you for practicing with me with this gentle yin class. Namaste.